Good afternoon, it's 1:53. I've been kind of on the job all day. Got up today, my grandfather called, he was my alarm, and can't get the smart car started. Surprise, surprise, couple weeks in the negative teens and it won't start. I started it, we would be 2 weeks ago tomorrow on a Saturday, and let it run for about 45 minutes out there in the shed, and it was hesitant then, but I guess he didn't get to it this past week, so it was dead. So anyways, I came down here, I had a text message this morning, somebody wanted to buy a George Foreman grill they have and put on Craigslist 2 months ago for 10 bucks. So I picked the grill up, went over, met this guy at the library, sold the grill, came back, jumped the Smart. All the tires were low, so we had to push the Smart car out of the garage. Getting it into neutral when the battery's totally dead is no easy task. So got it out in the driveway, turned it around, jumped it with the 3 Series. Pumped the tires up and then drove it about 5 miles, so he just needs to go out and start it. And it's supposed to get warmer. Next Tuesday I think is 43 or something like that, so hopefully March comes in with higher numbers. But that's the way things are going today so far. Then we got the Genesis going, drove that about 5 miles too, since we haven't driven that in 2.5 weeks. It's rear drive and horrible in snow. So that's why we haven't been driving it. It is my mom's 89th birthday, and we're going to dinner with her tonight early, like 5. I think we're gonna go to her house at 4, so it's almost 2. I'm gonna go back, shower, change. Valentine, these are the first peeps I've heard out of it pretty much all day. It does still go off for the occasional K. Usually this intersection up here I would have 6, 7, or 8 K-bands. I now have 1. So it has made huge differences in the amount of crap that comes into it. You know, it's not going to filter everything out, and you don't want it to, really. Then it's going to start filtering out things that it should be reporting. Yeah, okay, so we have 2. Any other detector I've seen, though, does have false alarms, just not as many as the Valentine used to have. Elvis, I saw your text message. It looks like iOS 8.02 is going to come out next week. I always welcome software updates. I think that Apple software for the past couple years has been as buggy as ever. Really, none of it quite works the way it's supposed to. And the whole allure of Apple products to me when I first made the switch was that they worked. You know, with PCs, I spent the entire time just trying to make it work how it was supposed to, and it never did. And I switched to a Mac, and I spent 0 time making it work. It just did, and it always did. Until about the last year or 2, there just have started to be stupid PC-like problems, and not nearly as bad as even Windows 7, which is my favorite Windows OS. Just issues with the software, though. So, hopefully these updates fix some of that. I think it's supposed to bring split screen, some BS to the iPad or something cool. And then I guess the event is on the 9th maybe, or the 6th, about the Apple Watch. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'm gonna get one or not. I've said that I am, and I probably will. It's cheap enough. But, you know, I don't know if I'd actually use or wear that. I kind of like Rolexes instead, so we'll have to see where that goes. So back from dinner, it's 1 o'clock. Had dinner with my grandmother, mom, and sister at O'Charlie's in Cuyahoga Falls. That was really good. Went back to her house, we had some cupcakes, gave her some stuff for her birthday, and got back here about 7:30. Cavaliers game started at 7. Indiana Pacers, Kyrie Irving, one of our all-stars, hurt his, shoulder the other day, so he was going to sit tonight out, and head coach David Blatt decided to sit LeBron James as well. 2 reasons being, 1, he played really hard against the Warriors, 42 points, that's his season high, and we have a game on Sunday against the Houston Rockets with a better record than us, so we're kind of just putting him down for a minute to relax, so he comes back strong on Sunday. So without the 2 all-stars on the team, we didn't do too well against the Pacers. Had them by 13 in the first quarter, ended up losing by about 8, I think. Pacers aren't even going to make the playoffs, though, so that doesn't much matter. Raptors got killed by the by Golden State, though, so we didn't lose any ground to the Raptors. But anyways, no game tomorrow. They'll get to relax a little bit, and then Sunday afternoon will be a good one. So it's 1:07. Brad and Eddie came over. We hung out for a while. They brought some cake, some Butterfinger cake, which was really good, so we did that. I've been doing car parts research for the last hour or so. I'm going to go up and shower and get to bed. Tomorrow's Saturday in Silver Lake, per usual, and I will talk to you guys then. Pretty tired. All right. Good night.